So we've got the full announcement of Black and White. We have got a lot of the main set, if not all of it, and quite a considerable amount of the illustration rares that are coming out on, or in, June. We are going to get the June set for the Japanese, and then on the 18th or 16th of July, we are going to get the English. We will go over all of this and go through all of the set and see what are we dealing with here. Is this going to be the set of the century? Is it going to compete with the 151s in Prismatics? It's definitely got a unique twist. It's the first set to ever feature this amount of illustration rares. And in general, I'm interested how they're going to do something like this. If you've followed Pokemon for at least a couple of years now, you can see where the actual cards are going to. And to be honest, it's kind of good and bad at the same time. It's not necessarily a remotely bad thing that they're trying to incorporate more artwork into the cards. I absolutely love it. The illustration rares, the artworks, the alternate arts, obviously the SARs, the illustration rares, or ARs, whatever you want to call them, are some of the best things about Pokemon. And also, the one thing that personally I absolutely love when it comes to Pokemon is the set itself. So, let's dive straight into the center of it then. So this is going to be the main set of Black Bolt and White Flare. This is obviously the Japanese version of the packs, obviously. Similar to Pokemon 151, featuring every Kanto Pokemon, Black Bolt and White Flare will feature all 156 Unova, or Unova, however you want to pronounce it, Pokemon. Each Pokemon will be available as both a regular and either an illustration or special illustration rare. That's where the twist of it is. For instance, if you are an old head like me, you will know, for instance, a Pikachu, Raichu, Charmander, Charmeleon. We got a lot of them in illustrations and non-illustration rares, so a standard card, so something like Sabrina's Drowsy. You won't be able to see it, but got Sabrina's Drowsy, and to my hand, if we're going for an illustration rare, I don't have any on my hand. Say, you've got the brand new Wobbuffet. So, obviously, you've got the promo card there. That is an illustration rare as such. I know it is a promo, but it's a full art picture, basically. You're going to get every single one. So, it'd be Weedle, it'd be Koffing getting one, it would be Ekans getting one, as well as the Moltres Zapdos. So, it's going to be interested in itself. We got Pheasantipity. Is that the right? No, it's Unpheasant. I always get them two mixed up. Obviously, in this illustration, I believe that is going to be one of the big ones coming in as an AR. So that is going to be just a normal illustration rare. You've got the two differences between Japanese and English. You've got illustration rare is obviously English and art rare being Japanese. That's why you have SAR and SIR. They are the exact same thing. They are just pronounced differently. They're just different names for the same thing. We will also see a different set. So the set will return for the horizontal holo paper. Okay, I'm interested. I absolutely love different designs. I know I've got one here. I think this is kind of one of the, oh no, it's not one of the older ones, but basically if you kind of look at the foil pattern, when you go back into even further than X and Y, it's kind of in your Diamond and Pearl era. You go to the Cosmo Holo, and I know that might not be the same, but when you go really far back, the holo pattern, just because it's different, does look somewhat better, and it is purely because you don't see it as often. I think it was in some X and Y promos as well. So anyway, we've got an additional regular 7-card booster pack. Black Bolt and White Flare release a deluxe pack. Now, I don't know if this is going to be in English or not. We'll see the release of a 35-card deluxe pack for the 1,450 yen. Each one will contain the contents of 5 booster packs, but will be guaranteed an illustration rare. In the English set will release in July under the same name. This will split the two sets. That's the bit that I don't know if we're going to see it in English. That could be the interesting part of... to be honest, this set is going to be monstrously priced anyway, especially because we are hearing a very low print quality or print order. But if they do make the deluxe packs with a guaranteed illustration rare, and how many of them they do could depend on how easy or not so easy this set is going to be to collect. Obviously, like we say, July 18th is going to be for the White Flare and Black Bolt, which is the English set. We then have the main set. Can I zoom in a little bit so we don't have to click on each picture? Because the main set, this for me as well is a massive one. I love collecting the set itself. The illustration rares are lovely. If you can get all of them as well, fantastic. But this for me is a big one. I like finishing the set. I like finishing the reverse hollows because apparently these are going to be a Pokeball and Master Ball reverse hollows as well. So not only will you have one Snivy, you'll have a Snivy. Normally in the English set you'd have a Snivy, a reverse hollow, a Pokeball and a Master Ball, then an illustration of some kind as well. This set is going to be massive, but we got Seviper obviously going through it. I am a little bit gutted. I don't know if English will change the order. I really like the way that the English 151 works, where it works in Pokedex order. Personally, for me, that is probably how I'm going to lay this set out, because how it functions is better for me. I just really like it in the Pokedex order when it comes to a set that is only a specific gen. If it was Gen 1, Gen 2, I like that it works that way. So I will probably set it out this way, but this is obviously the Japanese version. Whether we see anything different for the English, I don't know, but we've got a pretty standard base here. It all goes in energy type, so you will obviously see your favorites. Got some EXs thrown in there. Obviously, the Lapras, the Landorus, Thundurus, and all of them are going to be good. Zekrom's going to have a massive feature, with Reshiram being the lead 2 in this set as well. I think that one is pretty obvious. Excadrill, obviously. I'm surprised he didn't get an EX as well, but is what it is. We don't get an EX on absolutely everything. It seems to be very kind of contained. Genesect, Cobalion, okay. Interest. This is the first time I've seen it as well, just in case you're thinking, okay, it's not had much of a reaction, but this is literally the first time I've looked through it as well. Obviously, when it comes to the trainers, we have had a new card come in, and then you've got all of your standards, so if you wanted to actually read what they say, it will have that on Pokebeach as well. So that is going to be the complete base set at the moment, but all up to date with the illustration rares. We have just had a brand new kind of image released of N's full art card, the SAR of N. Stunning, very nice design. And the one thing, whenever you're thinking about Pokemon cards and looking on a computer screen, just remember that it looks 10 times better in person. Like, genuinely, this card already looks fantastic with the holo pattern behind it and just how it will pop. It will be incredible as well. So let's go through kind of what we've got so far. You'll be able to see it at the bottom as well. We obviously have already had the 3 starters and their evolution line, so obviously we'll go through them. These are a standard if you've not seen them. Some incredible artworks going into this as well. So once we get past, obviously, this one, we've obviously seen this one. Zorora is a new one. We've got SVP, so I don't know if that's going to be... Well, actually, I do know, because it says it right there. That's going to be a promo for the set, which is always nice. We will obviously have a Zoroark as well. Chandelure as an AR, very nice. It will be interesting to see what they choose as SARs in this and what they choose as just normal ARs. But we've obviously got Bisharp coming in, very nice. We then have, okay, we got AR. I'm surprised. Some may even have double as well. That's the one thing that we don't know what's going to happen, because obviously we've got like Landorus and all of these coming in as ARs. I would have put them as a shoe-in potentially as an SAR, unless they bring them all together as one SAR like they've done with Moltres, Zapdos and Articuno in the past. That could be a fantastic card. So I'm hoping they do something similar to that. And then obviously we've got the rarity, the black and white rarity of Reshiram and also Zekrom that will look incredible. Genuinely, these two cards will be the absolute chasers of all chasers, and we'll be interested to see where we go. But we did get another AR coming in, and to be honest, I quite like it. I like when they incorporate more Pokemon. I love the grassy vibe around this as well. This is going to do very, very well off the bat. Lovely kind of imagery coming from the bottom as well with the reflection. It will be a lovely card. So this set in general is already kind of shaping up very nicely in itself. I don't think it's going to be a letdown at all. I do think this set is going to be wonderfully chaotic and incredible to try and collect. I think it's going to be god near impossible to collect. I'm not going to lie to you. I do think this set is going to be one of them ones you just pray that they make it print to demand at some point. Like, if this goes like Prismatic and how packs are just off the shelf, and they will be day one, but they literally never come back, it's going to be very expensive to get this set. Like, I think we've got Prismatic, I've not checked recently, but it was at like 7 to 8 grand for the master set. If this is correct and we have the 100 and what was it, 176 or 156, no, I think it was 170 with the base set. Where is it? It was down here, all 172. If you have 172 main set, let's say 172 reverse hollow, or just exclude the EXs, so 160, then you have a Master Ball for them 160 and a Pokeball for 160, then 180 give or take special illustration rares. This set's going to be massive. It could come in at like 20 grand at that point, depending on print, depending on demand, depending on what products actually come out. They need to print this set to the absolute moon. And the problem we've got is entering a different era of Megas. Whether they're going to do that or not, I'm really hoping they do, because I am so excited for a set like this. I've loved Journey Together, and to be honest, I think this is going to be the issue as well with Black and White, is the fact that we had obviously Prismatic. That was just Scalper's dream, making money left, right, and center. Journey Together came, and to be honest, a lot of people hated on that set. I absolutely love it. I've nearly finished it. I'm on like 96% of the master set. One of the first ones I've got that far in. I'm very happy with that set in general. And then Destined Rivals has come out. Again, product is a little bit hard to get. I've got some on day of release, and that's all I found so far. And in general, that set again is a very nice set, but it's not necessarily received as well. This is going to be a scalper's dream again. They're going to be in full force. This is going to be a crazy, crazy expensive set. So try and get what you can. Let's get it open. Hopefully when it comes to June and we see the Japanese version, we see a little bit more about it. We will keep up to date with that. Then obviously in July, we will try and get as much as we can out on this. But it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a great set. Let me know down below if you are hyped. Are you still collecting Journey Together and also Destined Rivals when it's come out now? Let me know what you're doing in the hobby. Make sure you like and subscribe though, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.